I want to talk about what the fear of being seen is actually about. And that's not this like surface level being seen, not a stage fright or even imposter syndrome. I'm talking about the real one. It's definitely not the fear of being seen doing something wrong. It's the fear of being seen as you are, naturally, without trying, without having to do anything, and having that be the thing that is rejected. Because this version of you isn't a performance. You're not trying to achieve anything. This is you just being you naturally, letting your hair down, unguarded, not trying, right? Because the real hard question is, what if that version of you is the one that they can't accept? And I feel that this is what a lot of people struggle with, because that wound runs so much deeper than visibility. It runs into identity, into these very, very early moments when you learned that your natural self, the one that doesn't need to perform, the one before making yourself more acceptable, is that self that got you in trouble. Now, stay with truth. Let's not point fingers at people, because when that self got in trouble, you built something over it. Let's stay with that. Because that something was something that was more acceptable. It was something that would be harder for somebody to find and reject. So it was actually survival. It was beautiful. Let's hand that to yourself. But then you put that constructed self into every room, into every relationship, into how you functioned in life, and it exhausts you because it was never you to begin with. So I want to tell you about what it felt like to be fully seen for the first time. And I want to say that I wanted to pull back immediately. And I wanted to pretend that nothing happened. I went into my humor and I retreated back into that constructed version of myself just because that real one felt way too exposed. And I know what it feels like when the people holding you don't flinch. They don't correct. They don't leave. They don't make it conditional. They just stayed. And holy shit, the contrast between being seen with conditions and then being seen without them, it was like everything got recalibrated in that moment. And it wasn't some cute visibility strategy or some crazy cool healing technique. No, it was just healthy witnessing. It was just healthy witnessing over time. Being gentle with myself, exploring until my nervous system learned that being seen as myself was natural. And I didn't die. And more than that, it was survivable. It was sacred. Earth School is where we begin to practice that. Not performing to something you're not achieving some crazy cool transformation, even though that's cool, but actually showing up unguarded, that version of you, and actually discovering that it didn't cost you what you were always afraid of that it would cost. And I call that trust. And that's an arc 2 in Earth School. Links below. And it's really an experience that allows you to deepen and recalibrate, reframe. And it's so liberating. I'll see you in the next video.